Now it's coming up to Christmas time and I thought I'd do something a little bit different video today. What I'm going to be doing is making up crackers. Now I've never made a cracker in my life, but I know my mum has been making hundreds of crackers over the year for family and friends. And what she does is, personalises them. So you can put their little name on it and, you can fill it up with things that they might like. Might be a bit of money or, little chocolates or a little bottle of drink or something, smallish items that go inside the cracker. So I thought I'd go around my mum's and, she can show me and maybe you, if you want to go and do the same, how to make crackers. Because they're really good. You can give them away as presents, or you can just have them on Christmas Day or maybe Thanksgiving, or whenever you want. So go and make these crackers, and if you want to, make them for your friends and family for Christmas, and it'll be really nice little touch for Christmas. Something a bit personal, made by you. Now my mum's going to show me how to make these crackers. She's been making these crackers for a long time, and I think we've got to start off with this stuff, which I think is crepe paper, is it?
Yeah.
You can get this in hobby shops or craft shops. Now these have been cut out, I think, so we'd better just measure these. If you like it in inches, it's 19.5 inches long, and the width of it is 10 inches. Now if you want it in centimetres, it's about 50 centimetres by 25 centimetres. So that's the measurement of the crepe paper, and I think you said, Mum, that you can use any colour you like, so you can do a combination of colours, however you want your crackers to look. You can have sort of different colours and, make them look pretty. So we've got the paper. Now what do we do next?
You turn over your crepe paper.
We turn it over, so we just fold it over. Does it matter how big you do it?
Well, obviously I think this is about, I measured it.
Right, looks like a couple of inches. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I mean, obviously, you can do them exactly the same if you want. 2.5 inches, that one I've done, right. Which again is roughly sort of 6 centimetres. I bet yours is about the same, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, about the same. So we just fold it over, the same on the other end. Just fold that across. Right, so I folded that end over, roughly about the same. What do we do next?
Well, you take your...
You've got your paper, yeah?
Paper.
Any paper you want, make it nice.
Wrapping paper.
Yeah. This is wrapping paper, okay, yeah. So, it's what you wrap your presents up in. So, you can choose any wrapping paper you like, any colour combination.
You don't want anything too stiff.
No, not too stiff, okay, because otherwise, what does it make it hard to pull the cracker or something?
Yeah.
I've got some glue there if that
Well,
one's...
it's hard to stick.
Yeah, some of these... what you're using there, Pritt stick. Yeah, Pritt stick.
Well,
if they're too old, they go a bit hard to sort of... But, I don't know, we've got another one there if you need it. Now this paper, let me just measure that, because it might as well try and help you out a little bit. 5 inches wide, and again it's 9 inches long. Now if you want that in metric, that's 12, nearly 13 centimetres wide, and it's 22.5 centimetres long. So that's your paper there. And what do we do with that paper?
You glued it one end.
You glued it, right, okay. You leave a little bit not glued, don't you?
That's right.
Is that right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. So let's just get the glue on there. Try and get it right up to the edges if you can. Just make sure it's well stuck on. So let's it go there. I'm sure the kids could get involved in making this as well if they wanted. Yeah. Okay, so I'm ready to go. This bit's not sticky. And where do we...
Then you put it on your...
Oh, on the seam there, which is the flap.
Near the seam, but a little bit over.
Okay, yeah.
You don't need it right over.
And this is the non-sticky end up there, yeah.
Halfway over your seam.
Okay. And how much do we stick over? Just a little bit like that?
Well, a bit, just...
So there's enough to
like
stick it
that,
round
yeah.
when you fold it round. Okay, yeah, gotcha. So, just try and flatten it out neatly. Press it down on the edges. So there's one done. So this end at the moment is not sticky. No. So we do the same with the other one. So let's just move that. Just get the glue on there. That's it. And I'll just slide that along. Do the same on that side?
Yeah.
Try and get them about the same, I guess. Make them look a little bit better.
Not too much.
No, you're probably right.
Because we usually give them to friends and family. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I've done that. I think we've got that. Make sure that's all nicely stuck down.
With your 2 dry ends.
So we've got 2 dry ends here. These have got no glue on these ends,
no,
so okay.
It makes it easier if you haven't glued them. That's all.
What do we do? What do we do next?
Turn it over.
So flip it over. Okay. These are the fire sticks. The fire, you know, when you pull it, right? Okay. And
then
looks like you're just sticking that there.
On up there.
Okay. So I suppose try and get it roughly in the middle. Do you want to make sure it's good, well stuck down?
Well,
I suppose it's a good idea. Maybe even just put a little bit under there.
Sometimes.
Just to make sure. That's it.
And then we glue up here.
Oh, you didn't see that.
The glue's gone hard.
Right, we use this glue. Look, I'm taking that one away. Use this one. So, because I know what it's like with that Pritt stick. If it gets hard, it starts to rip things, and this crepe paper is really soft. Okay, so now we're gluing there. Okay, so put some glue along there. Oops, that's it. Right, just make sure I've got plenty of glue on there. Okay. Right. Oh, you've got the tube now, have you? So, these sort of cardboard tubes, sort of things, you know, like you've got kitchen rolls, you can cut them in half, or if you've got nice sort of clean toilet rolls, or there's probably no reason you couldn't maybe even fold up some paper and sellotape it or whatever together, you know, to get it there. So the size of a toilet roll tube might be a good idea. Just to mention, these are like plastic tubes, but maybe you've got something else. Now, these tubes, let me just measure them. So, just give you an idea on that one. But that's 1 3/4 inches, sort of diameter, which is, I don't know, it's about 5 centimetres. Now, I think your one just happened to poke inside that tube there, so that's a good fit, isn't it? So you can just kind of poke that in a little bit. So it's handy if you can have a little sort of plastic tube that happens to fit these tubes like that. So go down your plumbers merchants and ask them to cut a little bit off, or just have a look around and see what you might have that's the right size. And also, how long are those little tubes? Because maybe people want to know that. 3 1/4 inches, maybe 3 1/2 inches actually, length, which is, it's about 8 1/2 centimetres. So, what do we do next, Mum?
Well, when we've got it like that, we get it in the middle as much as possible.
In the middle of yours at the bottom?
Tube in the middle.
Oh, okay. Right. Have you put stuff in yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got anything in mine. I better put some things in, haven't I? Otherwise I can have an empty cracker. Well, I've got a bottle of Tia Maria at hand. You've got to kind of choose things that are actually going to go in. I mean, we've got one here, Paul, but it sticks out a little bit, see? So it might make it a bit more difficult to, you know, sort of wrap it all up.
Oh,
but
you can put lottery tickets in.
so you can buy these little bottles if it's made for an adult, or, you know, you could have, there's a chocolate bar here that could go in if it's a little youngster, or maybe some money or something. I suppose you can put some money in there.
I do sometimes.
Lottery tickets, and this is like a little scratch card there, so if we just put it in, and also I think you've got these little jokes, haven't you? What are they? Mementos, is it? Yeah? Little jokes, and you can probably print those off the internet. go and find those. Put a balloon in there. Tia Maria, job done. So let's just put your tube back in there. That's it. I've got that in there. Now, what are we doing now? I've got the tube in the middle of, like, much as I can, if I just show you. So it's, you know, get the tube centralised. And again, I'm going to put a little bit more glue. Only because you did, just to make sure.
Yeah, you've got to put the glue on there.
Plenty of glue on here, because this is holding it together, I guess. If you don't put enough glue, it's going to fall apart. And you're rolling it up. Rolling, okay.
In fact, you shouldn't need to move it. You should just roll it straight up.
Right, okay. My finger's stuck on here. I'm stuck to it. Hang on. Let's just straighten it out a little bit. Let's just. Your mum's much better than me at doing this. So that's it. I think we're just about centralised. So we just roll it like that. Oh yeah, that seems pretty easy. And you just keep rolling it.
Now you shoot.
There we go. How are we doing? How are we doing?
Yeah, you don't know.
I think I'm rolled.
You rolled it.
That's
what
it.
you've got to do then
Is pull the tube out somehow.
gradually twiddle it out.
Oh yeah, like
Till
that.
it's not right out. No.
Oh no, not right out. Oh,
Leave about that look.
oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, don't take it right out. Just a little bit sticking out.
So you've got it like that.
Oh, okay, and one at a time. So you kind of twisted that.
And
I
then
see.
you twist it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so there's a little like finger gap there, and then you just sort of twist it. Look at that. That was simple. Oh, got some ribbon there. You can get this ribbon colour coordinated, whatever colours you like. So
Yeah,
we just
from everywhere at Christmas time.
yeah. So maybe you could buy all this stuff in the sales for next year. All the old paper and that.
Well, people use it for wrapping their parcels.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull that nice and tight, and then I'm just going to do a double knot on mine. Yeah, that's it, you've done one. Looks good with the ribbon. And the same on the other side. So just pull it out a little bit. That's it, like a finger gap. And then we just twist it. It's not looking too bad actually, my one. Let's have a look. Get some of that ribbon.
Well, you can take over doing the Christmas one.
Right, I'll just tighten that up. There we are. And just pull that out now, yeah?
Yeah. And there's your cracker.
And voila, you've got a lovely looking cracker there. That's my one. Now it's not quite finished because I think you can also put on a little bit extra decoration.
If you want to.
What would you put on for decorating it?
Any of those with, you know, you had a bow there.
Oh, look, a little bow. I mean, this one's got no way of fixing it, so how would you fix that? Just a...
Well...
You wouldn't use Pritt stick, probably, wouldn't stick it?
You could use that other stuff. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a Pritt stick tube there she's got.
But it just take a little bit longer to dry.
Yeah.
Or otherwise...
Yoo-hoo, Evo stick, PVA glue, something like
or
that.
you can make a little hole.
Oh, I see. And if you've got
And
one
if
of
you've
these
got a bit of
spikes,
holly
if you've got a little spike or something, you could make a little hole in there.
You don't have to put the silver paper around it. You can just get a spike and stick it in.
Well, let's do that. Which one shall I have? Well, you can use any of these things. Look, it's all sorts of things. One's with bells on it. Actually, that one's quite a good one. What do you reckon? Is that a bit too
Well,
big?
just show them on because they can show them that you can either bend it,
Yeah.
stick it in, or they can Pritt stick it on the top.
Oh,
Like
okay,
that,
okay.
Which looks pretty then.
So, shall I just put one in now, just to finish mine off?
Yeah, if you
Anywhere in the tube.
providing
Just
you
be careful.
dig into your lottery
Yeah,
ticket.
of course.
If
Right.
you've got it in.
Oh, didn't get that in
And
there.
make a
Let's
big hole with
Make it a little bit bigger. Without ruining the whole thing, of course. I think I might just give it a bit of a twist. Like that. That's it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. So, obviously, if you was going to give these away to people, you could do them all different, or you could do them as a set of 6 or 12 or how many people, or maybe just want one for one of your loved ones. So you can make a nice cracker and obviously put what you like in it, but I think that looks good. What do we do next?
Well,
is that it?
put it on the Christmas table.
That was simple, wasn't it? Yeah, of course, on the Christmas table.
You
Now,
can personalise them and put what you like in.
put what you like. I mean, it's toys and sort of things for the little ones, and you've got the drinks and lottery tickets, whatever, money for the you know, the older ones. And if you want to make them for the whole family, like your mum does, then, you know, just organise and get all these bits, and when you feel like doing it, you can just make them up. So, shall we pull this cracker? Let's have a go.
We're supposed to wait till Christmas.
I know, but we can't leave out this. Give it a good hard pull. But my one's probably not the best one to pull. Oh, there you go, that did work. Let's pull yours as well. Come on, let's go for it. Hey! Right, I won both of those, didn't I? So it's all mine. Thanks for watching the video. And this is my mum. She's been making these crackers for a long, long time. I mean, I'll show you some pictures of all the crackers, but I've got some that she made earlier. Look at that. All look really nice. And they got little names on there. Look, there's even one to Gok. So, lovely. Happy Christmas and enjoy. I don't think there's very much to that. That was really very easy, actually. I mean, obviously, a bit of practice, you can have the perfect cracker. Now, I think what we should do is to pull my cracker. So let's imagine that decoration's on there.
I'm afraid you made it so loose.
Oh no, my one just fell apart. I told you it wouldn't be as good. I'm gonna have to have another go after this. But let's pull the expert's cracker.
This one would be better. Oh!
Okay, we're doing a take 2 because the first one was a complete disaster and none of the crackers actually popped and they just fell apart. And we're blaming it on the glue because we think it is.